Melissa Hand, and I'm a park ranger with the City of Austin. And today I would like to show you how to make a nature journal using a method called Japanese stab binding. Things you will need are paper, a different type of paper for a cover, some thread or string, and if you have a needle you can use that as well. Scissors, something to punch holes with. I have a bookbinding awl, but you can also use a hole puncher. Something to write with, a cutting mat, and if you don't have a cutting mat, you can use a piece of cardboard. Something to hold your paper together with as you're working on it, so either binder clips or paper clips would work. A ruler, and something to decorate your book with at the end. So before I began, I used my scissors and I cut a few 8.5 by 11 sheets of paper in half. And then I'm gonna take my pieces of paper that I've chosen for my cover. I'm going to put them on the front and the back, and then I'm going to hold them in place using these binder clips. I also use this ruler to mark my pages with where I'm going to be punching the holes. So I've marked mine here. As you can see, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 holes. And now I'm going to use my awl to punch holes in them. Okay, so I have punched all the holes that I need into my book now. I want to make sure you see that I have a 1/2 inch in between the outside edge and a 1/2 inch between the back edge here. Now I'm going to take my string that I have threaded through a needle. I'm going to choose the side. I like to go from right to left. But whatever is easier for you, that is fine. You're going to come up through the back end, and you want to leave a little tail behind because this is how you're going to finish the book at the end. Go around the outside and back through the hole, around the other side and back through the hole. And so now you have kind of an edge, and you can actually pull it tight without pulling the string out at this point. Now you're going to go into the second hole, and around the back, for your second stitch. And now you're going to actually move on to the next stitch, go up through the end, and repeat the wrapping with each stitch. And you're going to do that until you've reached the edge. When you reach the edge, you want to repeat the same motion of creating this square with the stitches. Now what you should have is your bookbinding with a little bit of spaces in between, and how you're going to finish it off is you're just going to stitch back through until you've reached the end, and that should finish off all of your spots. And then knot that last stitch. I like to use a square knot that is kind of like how you would start tying your shoes. So you would go right over left here, and then left over right back, and tie it tight like this, and then you can use your scissors again to trim it up. Then you can use markers, crayons, or pencils to decorate the outside, or if you have magazines at home, you can make cutouts and paste them on as well, like I have done here. And then you have your nature journal. Now you can use your journal to make your own observations. Thanks for watching.